So how would you handle the M&V plan wording to cover the situation where meters used for data collection are approximately 30 years old and there's no objective evidence for calibration records? That's a trick. Melise, you're nodding. Do you want to take that one?
I'm nodding because I understand Alan's question. Like this is a very real life questions, and something that's important to understand is sometimes we have these meters that are installed in facilities, and it's hard to replace them. It's hard to change them. It's hard to even recalibrate them because they're in certain locations. So that's something that we of course want to use because that's going to reduce the cost of our MNV. But if we can't really trust what they're saying, that's of course an issue. So I think if we want to be following kind of the MNV requirements around understanding the uncertainty of a piece of equipment and whether it's still calibrated, it might be a good idea to do a calibration by measuring the same consumption with another device, if that's an option. So where you would see your permanent meter, you wouldn't necessarily recalibrate it, but if you're measuring the same output with a different meter, a temporary one, then you could see if there's a delta between the two and kind of use that as your calibration for the permanent meter. If that's not a possibility, then I think you'd want to have some level of, accuracy adjustments, because that meter might have been plus minus 1% 30 years ago, but maybe we want to account for the loss of accuracy across the year and go with something a little bit higher, just to kind of cover ourselves and be conservative.